Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Dark Anime Robin. In this video, I'll be unboxing and reviewing the S.H. Figuarts of Shinomori Aoshi from the Japanese anime and manga series Rurouni Kenshin. And this set is manufactured by Bandai Tamashii Nation. Before opening this set, let's check out the details we can tell from the box here. So, as with all S.H. Figuarts, usually we have a transparent see-through to see most of the figure, and we have the Aoshi character here and his weapons and several interchangeable face pieces to show different expression for the character. And even though it's kind of blocked by his name here, there's also an alternate face piece for Rurouni Kenshin, the main character of the series, because Aoshi is like a rival character for Kenshin, so this extra piece is just like an incentive for collectors to get the Kenshin Figuarts as well. And all over the boxes we see many different pictures doing different poses by Aoshi. It's just a way of showing that as all S.H. Figuarts, this figure is very articulated, can put on various kind of poses. So now let's get the figure out. Looks like, unlike most of the S.H. Figuarts, you have a separate container case for Aoshi's alternate hand parts here. And again, we have the figure, his weapons, and the alternate face pieces. And we have the printed instructions on what to do with the parts. And it's like the other side. We should also have some instruction printed on here. And yes, so this is just showing the alternate hands and how to put the face pieces on. And again, it's telling us the fourth face part is for Rurouni Kenshin's S.H. Figuarts. And this part is like how you can have the figure hold his weapons and how it can be made to display how those other hand parts works. So these small pieces are like for the side of his coat, for like to put his blade on, like as for while he's carrying it on his coat. So now let's start getting the figure out of the case here. With any S.H. Figuarts or monster arts from Tamashii Nation, whenever you peel off these cover piece, it's best to do it carefully and a bit gently, because if you just rip it off, you could send the pieces inside flying and it'll be hard to get them back. Although in this set, it's slightly easier because it's like having a separate case. Still, again, when you open it, don't want to like use too much force. You could send all small pieces scatter all over the places. Now, let's get this out. So we have Aoshi, the handsome fighter character, in an action figure form. And nice, without me having to do much, it can stand on its own. So the figure is designed to have good balance, which is also good for most S.H. figure arts. So you can use them for various kind of the possibility for display. Now let's quickly explore this figure's articulation. So you can look left and right, no problem. You can look down and can look a bit up, not very high up, but its torso can bend backwards a bit. So with that, it can look like he's looking up. And again, the torso can go down and backwards. His arms can raise laterally and around his shoulders. Can still go back and forth. And there's a rotation joint here, so his arms can rotate in several angles. Of course, the arms can bend, the hands can rotate. It's the same thing with the other arm. So there's actually two joints around the arm at the shoulder joint and this joint here. So there's like many turning points on the arm. And actually two bending joints on the arm too, so it can kind of help putting on some kind of defend the boxer kind of fist fight pose. And its trench coat, these two tailor piece downs actually also articulate the piece, so you can kind of just move it up so it's getting blown by the wind. And looks like it can turn around its torso and around its waist, so which helps with the turning again for pulsability, articulation. The legs can move sideways and kick up. Again, his knee can bend like that. And his feet are also got the rotation joint and articulate, which obviously helps with various stance for balances. And like most S.H. figure art, his feet can bend at the toes there, so it can look like standing on the toes kind of pose. Another articulation for this figure is that at its wrist the sleeve to be specific. You can also turn. This feature is obviously built in so that whenever whatever poses you wanted to do, so the angles can be adjusted, so the hand so the sleeve can look right and cool. It really depends on how you want to pose the figure with its hand. And just like most of S.H. Figuarts, in order to utilize the interchangeable hands, all you have to do is simply pull the default hand parts, which usually is like a fist, like this one. You have to literally pull out the hand. Okay, so this one you can pull out the sleeve part as well, but you have to pull out the fist part. And just put the hands you want to replace back on. And to utilize alternate faces as opposed to this default face in which just Aoshi showing a stern, serious expression. All you first have to pull this front hairpiece out and just remove the face. Sometimes it can be put in tight, so okay, there we go. And then just replace the face and put the alternate face into this faceless section here. With this face, we have Aoshi baring his teeth. It's like showing a little bit anger and aggression when he's fighting. Next one is like an expression of him making a battle cry expression. So like during the fight he can roll or yell. The last face parts we have is him like bleeding from his mouth. This is like show he's kind of hurt or injured when fighting opponent like Kenshin. Now, the other interchangeable pieces in the set to be utilized, like these pair of hands with fingers spread out. It's like you can use it in any kind of battle or combat poses you want, but these pair is for like holding swords, so that like this has got the space in the fist for the blades to hold, unlike these fists where it's like clenched tight, you can't put them on. And these parts are like somewhat unique for Aoshi and very unusual for S.H. Figuarts. This is like pocket pieces, which it's like when hands are put into pockets. So it's like you can remove this part which resembles the pockets in the coat here. Also remove this one here. And those pieces will be put in here again to utilize as him putting his hands in the pocket. So now I've replaced Aoshi's fist with the hands in the pocket pieces. Now just have to put the piece on the coat. Do the same on this side as well. might take some practice to find the right angles. But here, now it's like his hands are in the pocket, but of course if you don't put in tightly, it could get loose. Here. And this hole here is for him to put the weapons on. There we go. Here we have Aoshi with both of his hands in the pockets and holding his twin blade in the sheath. Let me move it a little to the side and you guys can see like now it's like emulating his hand in the pocket on this side as well. Here we have Aoshi holding his twin blades, ready for combat kind of pose here. Have him hold the blades in different way like this and in all various kind of combat poses with the figure's articulation. Finally, we can have Aoshi facing Kenshin like they did in the anime and manga series. Like here, this is him with the bleeding face, and this is also like in the manga when Kenshin is also bleeding on his face. It's like this is the alternate face parts for Kenshin that can be utilized by Kenshin's S.H. Figuarts. So we have the two major characters fighting each other in this recreation of the anime and manga scenes. Let me give everyone a closer look on how that face part look on Kenshin. As you can see, it's like him clenching his teeth and there's like blood is flowing from his forehead onto his eyes. Now, another thing to show everyone is that in this blade part, the effect part, that's with the swords in the sheet, and the twin blades actually detach from either end of the sheath, so it's like this here. So like most blades from the Rurouni Kenshin S.H. Figuarts series, the blade in the sheath is the effect part to emulate the character carrying the weapons, and the hilt can also be removed so the sheath can like be put on the character to show that the blade is strong. Although in Aoshi's case, this feature is almost useless because Aoshi doesn't carry his weapons on his coat in the series. However, it can still have like on the ground again to give off the appearance that it's like his sword or blade has been drawn from the sheath. That's all the basic feature for this set, and if you are a fan who likes the character Shinomori Aoshi from the Rurouni Kenshin series, I believe it's a good addition to your collection. The only thing that makes this set both good and also a bit of annoying is that they added the extra piece for Kenshin, the extra face parts. So while it is useful for recreating the scene from the anime and manga for fighting between Kenshin and Aoshi, it's essentially a way of forcing the people to buy both S.H. Figuarts. So, which will cause a tiny bit of problem who just for those who just want Aoshi. But of course, you can simply just ignore that extra face parts if you don't want Kenshin in your collection as well. And overall, though this feature is also great for one of its unique feature, the hands in the pocket interchangeable part. This makes again this figure almost unique among the S.H. Figuarts, which rarely has character being able to put hands into pockets. That kind of feature, which is kind of cool for to again, which for to recreate Aoshi's moves and habits from the anime and manga series. This marks the end of my review for this set. Thanks everyone for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel, and please check out other videos in my channel. If you have any question, please post them in the comment section. I will answer with the best of my ability.